What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. And I'm here to do the WWE Raw review for May 8th, 2023. As y'all can see, I am back to my old format. I know it's been a long time since I've done this. I hope y'all enjoy it, though. I even feel myself like, man, I haven't done this in a while. But let's hope I can get a little more traction or play on my videos with this, and maybe I can build things up so maybe we could start live streaming again, because it's better to have a better build, and people there, you know, because then otherwise it just won't be as effective. So let's hope this can start catching to something for people who still like watching my wrestling reviews and news. Now, yesterday was the beginning of the tournament for the new World Heavyweight title on Raw. So that's what yesterday's Raw was pretty much all about. Pretty much. Let me say some things. As you can see, Seth Rollins went against Finn Balor at the end. That was the main event. This show, yeah, we're somewhat moving on with some things, but you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Got my coffee. Hold on 1 second. Got my good coffee here. So let's start off with the first one. The first thing that happened was Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Brock is dead. Brock is gone. I killed Brock. Cody Rhodes. Cody. I was in there. That's how I felt. Like when he came out, I was like, yes, he destroyed Brock. Like Brock is gone. No more Brock. That's how I was feeling. Right? Cody Rhodes set his sights on the World Heavyweight title at WWE Night of Champions. So basically, he just came out and basically announced that he wanted the world title. He got, he's done with Brock. He's moving on. And then Seth Rollins came out and kind of, they kind of had a little stare down a little bit. And then they began the tournament for his match. So this is how the tournament is going to go. It's going to be two sides, right? The beginning matches are going to be all triple threats. Those matches will lead into singles, and then at the end it'll be one side against the other. So one side will be Raw. So they did half of the matches last night, and then the other half, I guess, will be SmackDown. Like all the matches will be on SmackDown. And then whoever those people go. Now, I do, just looking at the people who's in here in the tournament, you could kind of already tell who's going to win and who's going to lose. And I still don't understand what is the point of putting SmackDown stars in a Raw belts title, but then sit there and say, oh, we need to make a new belt because of Roman and them, but then use people from the show. I don't get that at all. You got Rey Mysterio in there, Bobby Lashley in there, Austin Theory in there. Like, this is just looking weird. Damian Priest, and I already told y'all who's my number one pick to win that belt, and it's Seth. I never did think Cody was gonna win it. I never did because of how Cody gets treated. Okay, now I'm looking at the promos. It says Matt Riddle is ready for Summer, bro. They don't care about Matt Riddle, right? They just treat him like garbage, make him take losses, and use him to protect Sammy and them. Well, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have foolproof way. What? Okay, to keep the titles. Okay. Now, how about just not being overly booked like Superman? Dang, when the Usos had the belts, they would take some losses here and there. They would. Shoot, the Usos would lose damn near half the time, but when it would come to the important matches, they would win. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn and KO are finna literally win everything they're put in until it's time for them belts to go. But it's Cody Rhodes. All right, then you got the match. Seth freaking Rollins defeats Shinsuke Nakamura and Damian Priest to advance to the semifinals of the World Heavyweight title tournament. So this was pretty obvious, like obviously Seth is on a major run, a major role right now. And this is very predictable. It's like y'all tried to build Shinsuke and Damian up for a hot second, but at the end of the day, both Damian and Shinsuke are characters that we know just are not gonna get the upperness. Like, just like tonight, I was like, so you had Damian Priest fighting Bad Bunny on a high scale in Puerto Rico, but then once you leave, now you see Damian getting curb stomped. Back to normal. Xavier Woods is sick of the Judgment Day. Just random mess so he can fight Dominic. And the funny part is, I knew who was going to win that match, too. As sad as that sounds, right? Um, what else do we got? I'm just looking at the promos, too. Morgan and Rodriguez happily encourage a Green and DeVille title rematch. Oh, no. Yeah, I seen that. Now Sonya Deville is now starting to take up Chelsea's look. Now she wants to act like she's all cute and stuff like that. So now this is like their new little team. And now you want to get a rematch. Man, don't nobody really care about no Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. And honestly, I don't like Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan together either. The first match wasn't good. Like, why do we have to see this again? Please, no. I can't even take Sonya and Chelsea seriously, right? I just can't. Then we had Mustafa Ali defeating Otis. Now, this was a little shocker, but just a little bit. Because instantly, you know how it is. They've been trying to put a rift between Otis and Chad with Maxine forever. Like I said, notice how Maze and what's the other one name? Maze and Mansoir. Notice how both of them are not even there no more. You don't even see them no more. Notice that. Nothing. But Maxine's still there though. And Maxine is still there to break up basically Chad and Otis. You know, and when you really think about this is the same old gimmick from back in the day when Otis was with Mandy Rose. But I think the Mandy Rose one was better. Y'all not really putting that much effort into this Otis Maxine thing. They somewhat did it in this match. Like in this match, Otis was hyped up. He was finna win the match. And then Maxine and Chad got to arguing about which move he should do. I know this sounds crazy, but this is what happened. They argued about what, like, Chad was like, yeah, he should do the worm. Maxine like, no, he should do this. And they was literally arguing over this. And then Otis was just getting caught in the middle and getting distracted, which led him to just do a charge in the corner to Ali. But he misses and rams the corner extremely hard, and then Ali just connects that 450 splash on him and wins. I know, like, what? But not that. I mean, still though, you're still adding division in a riff, so nothing to be like, whoa, Ali wins. Nah, when clearly it was just more dysfunction within this team. Then after that, we had Finn Balor defeat Cody Rhodes and The Miz in a world title tournament triple threat first round match. So yes, right after that, then Cody had his match. So I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, that'd be crazy as hell if they do Seth versus Cody. I'm like, do they really want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I don't see Cody losing this match. You got Miz, you got Finn Balor. I don't see him losing this match. And believe it or not, he lost the match, y'all. And guess why? Just take a wild guess why. I'll show you. Dun dun dun. This is just like that Raw like 3 weeks ago. I'm telling you, man. I told y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, they be doing Cody bogus and they be protecting Brock. Here it go again. Brock gets to beat you up again. Even cost you a match. I don't like that. Brock can just come in, interfere in the match, drag you out the ring, F5 you, pick you up again, F5 you through a table, stand over you, get all in your face, talk hella mess, crazy mess too, talk hella mess to you, and then demand a rematch, and then walk away and just get away with it. See, this is what I don't understand. Just like he snuck Cody the first time, how was Brock able to pretend to be in a tag match with you, snake you by F5ing you when you didn't see it coming, and then beat you down at the end of a Raw show for almost 10 minutes and nobody stopped nothing? But Cody almost gets the upper hand on Brock like what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago on Raw, and every security guard pushes him back. Come on now. This is not making any sense at all. And if anything, it's just showing favoritism, honestly. It's like you don't want homeboy Brock to get beat up like that. But Cody, oh, you can go, oh, Cody, you could take an F5 through the table. As if he didn't take that, like, again, 3-4 weeks ago when this feud first started. Didn't Cody? I mean, this totally reminded me of that. And then here we go again, where it happens to Cody right after a pay-per-view. Well, just like right after WrestleMania. I mean, come on, right after WrestleMania, what happened to Cody? Brock Lesnar beat him the hell down on Raw. Here you go, right after Backlash, what happens to Cody? Brock Lesnar beating him the hell down on Raw. Except it wasn't as bad as the last beatdown, but it was still a beatdown. And yeah, Brock did have, man, he definitely was busted open from that fight. You could see the stitches. He had like a black eye. He had another mark on his face. So he definitely took some damage in that fight, man. When I seen all that blood come out like that in that backlash match, I knew that stuff was real. I knew it wasn't no blade, or that stuff really went open and you could see it. And now they got Brock acting crazy. And then what is the point of this rematch? Like, what is the point? Why Cody can't be doing something else? Why do you, here go, Brock, you already lost, Brock. Why are you fighting him again? Can't Cody couldn't go for that title? Like, and I still don't understand Cody going against Roman for the belts. If Cody is on Raw and Roman is on SmackDown, it's like because there's a possibility they still might have that feud reignite, but it's stupid. Like, if you wanted it to be that way, then you should have just put Cody on SmackDown. So at least it'll make more sense. And at least when you do the draft, people will actually believe it's a draft. Because if you ask me, it's still not looking like no draft. It's just making excuses to do certain things with certain people, and then at the same time, you want to make free agents. Like I said, there is no purpose in this draft. It's just to further enforce the BS he's already been doing. I mean, none of it really makes sense, and it doesn't make sense for a reason. That's because the draft is not what it used to be. It used to be an actual draft, like when Muzz really would stick on the shows and not ride off. Now it's just crazy. Now that's why it's so boring. Rhea Ripley came face to face with Natalya after Dana Brooke match, just like this. This was stupid. And Rhea, and here it go. The way they treated Rhea, they treated her way better than they treated Bianca. Now pay attention to this. So Bianca been on Raw all this time. But when Bianca would, number one, they would barely use her. They will always throw other people on Bianca to clout chase her or something. Or they will always put Bianca in these long, dragged out matches where she's always getting jumped or being freaking attacked from behind or something. Or after the match, she's getting jumped. Like that would happen literally every week with Bianca. She would never have a match like what Rhea had. Oh, but Rhea comes out and Rhea gets an easy squash match against Dana Brooke. Now, I know I talk about people like Omos and his squash matches not meaning nothing, but that's because Omos never wins the important matches. Like, if Omos would win the important matches, his squash matches would mean more. That's the point. Like Rhea obviously is going to continue to beat her opponent. She ain't finna be losing no time soon. That's why they already making Rhea look better than Bianca. They going to try to make Rhea look good, and they going to try to make Bianca look bad. It's already happening because look how Rhea's already out the gate being treated better. She had an easy squash match, and then she gets to destroy Dana afterwards. Bianca never got to do that. She just easily beat her. Match wasn't that drawn out. Easily destroyed her. Looked dominant as hell. And then Natalya stepped out. That was stupid too. That was dumb too. Cause it's like, it's Natalya. I mean, I like Natalya, but we know Natalya is not that great right now. We know she ain't got nothing going. We know Rhea would just destroy her. So Natalya coming to the ring and Dominic telling her in her ear. Now he's acting like her. Ooh, let me tell you something in your ear. Dominic telling her something in her ear, and then she just back down and walk out. Now we supposed to believe. Now we supposed to believe that Natalya can actually stand a chance against Rhea, and it'll be the same thing. Rhea just be destroying her. Like, notice the difference, even in the opponents. So why you ain't got Rhea Ripley running around fighting Damage Control for months, huh? Huh? Why you ain't got her fighting Damage Control and being attacked by 3-on-1 like Bianca constantly? I mean, look at the last pay-per-view. Bianca literally had to fight all three of them alone. But you sent Raquel and Liv in for the clout chase once she got beat up and sent them in to protect after she got beat up so they could get the attention. That's what you call clout chasing, when you only doing things for popularity and not for the actual reasons why you doing it. This is what I be saying. That you just sent Triple H just sent them in there so they can get attention off of Bianca. It wasn't to protect her, because if they really cared about protecting her, she would have been there in Backlash. And notice neither one of them were there to protect her in Backlash. And Bianca had to fight them all by herself. Now let's see Rhea do this. See what I'm saying? Now watch they don't put Rhea in nothing like this. This next match coming for Rhea, which is gonna be Natalya, is proof right there. She's just gonna run right through Natalya and look powerful. I swear, man, something is really wrong with the WWE, and it's so obvious, man. But I try to tell people. I try to tell folks. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeat Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. And let me know, y'all, in the comment section. Please come in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, too. Because sometimes I miss things and I don't cover everything. But I try my best to at least tell y'all everything that happened on the show. Now, this was boring. This match was proof of what I said in the future about how boring Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens really are and how they not really that great. And how it's just gonna be the same thing over and over. I mean, yes, I'm happy. No more Usos. To be surprised, there was no Usos or Bloodline on this episode, so that was surprising. Oh, that's weird. So y'all just not on Raw, huh? But we'll see them on SmackDown. Okay, but you'll mix other people later. But all right, yeah. So yeah, Ludwig Kaiser. Here we go. Easy matches set up. Easy matches for Kevin. This is what I'm saying. Wrestling is finna get really boring, because when these titles and these people getting in certain people's hands, it's gonna get boring as hell. Like AEW, it's gonna get predictable as hell. Like AEW. AEW is extremely predictable. Like, come on, man. Most of the matches, you already know who's gonna win. 9 times out of 10 is gonna be the most over person, and that's how it is now. Even though these guys shouldn't really be this over, they really shouldn't. But this is Gunther's cronies. He's gonna destroy them. This is Gunther's cronies. Yeah, an easy victory. Easy victory for Kevin Owens and them. Now they can just live life all good with their titles. But when the Usos had the titles, it was just pure effery. Always had them in the dysfunction. Always had them losing or cheating or this and that. But with KO and them, no, they're unstoppable. They're unbeatable. No one can beat them, right? Right. See how pointless and stupid, and see how boring that is too. This is why I told y'all they had them clout chasing the Bloodline for so long, because they ain't nothing themselves. They weren't on their level. And look, this is fun. Sami Zayn and the KO, who gonna win, going against Imperium. Boy, I tell you. Zoe Starks defeats Nikki Cross in her Raw debut. Oh, man. Another predictable fight. So now you set up one of your NXT favorites to go against Nikki Cross. Oh, here it go. Predictable. Obviously, Nikki Cross is going to lose this match. Obviously, this was a boring waste of time. And honestly, I do not like this Zoe Stark girl. She just do not have a good look to me. Like, you got to have a good look. What is this look? Her hair is terrible. Her look is terrible. Her outfit is terrible. Nah, Zoe Stark need a better look than this. I wouldn't even want to look at her on here. And then you introducing her like she's some new beast. Now here it go. Now Zoe Stark finna come in and start destroying stuff while a lot of these other people can't do crap. But we got room for you, Zoe. Send her back. Send her back, man. Becky Lynch returned to surprise WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus with a back exploder. So Trish came out talking her smack. You already know this feud is coming very soon, which I'm actually kind of interested in a little bit, to be honest. And Becky appeared from behind Trish, and yeah, she started beating Trish down, hit her with the back exploder, and then Trish ended up escaping outside the ring. So that feud is coming very soon, and fight coming soon, which I actually want to see. Dominic Mysterio defeats Xavier Woods. I know y'all like, huh? And then beat him clean too, man. Pretty much beat him clean. I mean, the sad part is I knew Dominic was going to win this match. I knew it. I knew it, man, because it's Dominic. Obviously, they care more about what Dominic and Rhea is doing than Xavier, you know? And then, like I said, look at all this time and Rhea gets. Like, they clearly are treating Rhea way better than they treated Bianca. But yeah, Xavier couldn't win. I know some people might think Xavier would win because he just beat LA Knight and stuff, but that was just to build him up to Gunther, so Gunther can beat him. So Xavier is pretty much back to square one. But Xavier still should beat Dominic though. Like, come on, let's be honest. Dominic should not be beating Xavier. But hey, this is Triple H's booking. This is Triple H's world. Let's not forget that. And in Triple H's world, Dominic can beat Xavier Woods. I know. Makes no sense at all. But let's continue. And yeah, and then a main event. So we had 2 Seth Rollins matches. So look at all this TV time for Seth Rollins. More proof that he's gonna be the one to win this title. Right? He gets 2 matches and wins both. Seth Rollins is definitely a favorite, a Triple H favorite. And while Cody gets slammed through tables repeatedly. I mean, please go back and watch my other reviews and stuff if y'all new to this, so y'all can see how long I've been calling this out and knowing what's been going on with these characters. But yeah, I mean, the match I guess was all right, but again, it's predictable. Like, not interested. I'm not really interested in Seth fighting Finn when I know Seth gonna win. And I know he just like he beat Omos. I knew he was gonna beat Omos, and I think that's some of the reasons why people were saying Vince booked it. Probably because some people really thought Seth was gonna lose to Omos. Like, come on, y'all. If y'all been paying attention, Omos, he clearly they just use him for his size. Okay, he's just a jobber. So, and it's sad that Triple H will make a guy who's over 7 feet tall and weighs over 300 pounds, and you would make that guy a jobber. But hey, y'all, this is Triple H. This is Triple H. The person that people like so much that clearly is not doing a good job. But yep, Seth wins. He advances. So we'll see what happens on SmackDown with the tournament. We'll see the garbage that happens on the other side. If y'all wanted to know, I'll give y'all what do I think about the show? I think the show wasn't good at all. I think it was like 1.5, 2 maybe out of 5, 1.5. Not really good of a Raw. But who do I think is gonna go against Seth in the end? Now that Cody's gone, if I had to choose, I think it would be Bobby Lashley. I think Seth versus Bobby is where this is gonna go in the end, and Seth is gonna beat him. If it's not Bobby Lashley, I think it's gonna be Theory. I don't know. I think it'll be Theory. I do, but okay, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching. If you made it this far, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys on the later one. If I come up with some other topics or things I want to talk about wrestling, which I might do a little bit more since it's been a while, I'll just make them in video format, for now, till hopefully things can get back rolling. We'll see, though. But all right, guys, have a good one and take care.